Hello ladies and gentlemen, Meister Lampe here with subscriber replay number 2. This time it's Tobi1678 in his IS-4. In fact, it's his ace tanker battle in the IS-4. And I'm pretty grateful that he sent me his ace tanker replay because mine was pretty shit. It was already a few months ago, but it was not worth showing. So here we go. If you also want to send me a replay file, then upload it to wotreplays.eu or wotreplays.com. Send me the link on YouTube or via email. Detailed instructions are in the video description below. This battle took place on Hidden Village. This is one of the newest maps in the game. I think it was introduced with 8.10. And here we see how Tobi manages to get his first kill on that T-71. And I don't really know what the T-71 was doing there. Yeah, okay, he spotted some guys, some tanks. But it was absolutely useless. Yeah, maybe the RT could shoot, but there was nobody who could help him. And here Tobi spots the IS-7 and lands a very nice hit in the lower glacis of the IS-7. He aims his second shot on the IS-7, also lower glacis, also a hit, and he damaged the IS-7 a second time. And this is actually a very nice position, as I noticed here in this replay. I think I've never been myself here on this position, or at least for so long. And the enemies, they can only shoot his turret. And it's very, very hard to pen at this distance. The IS-7 just lost its tracks. He's aiming again for the lower glacis. And the next very nice hit, leaving him on just a few hit points. The RT is doing the rest, kills the I-7, and now Tobi has a look at the minimap and he sees that there are some tier 9 enemy medium tanks invading their base and engaging their Jagdpanzer E-100. And against a few mediums, the Jagdpanzer E-100, he has no chance. It was very nice to see that the T-110 E5 also saw this problem and went back together with Tobi to defend the base. And it's not looking very good now for the team. It's 3-6 and there's a T-61, a Leopard prototype, an Indian Panzer, and now also an enemy IS-4, and over there a T-110 E4, the tier 10 American tank destroyer, the turreted one, which is very bad news. And what Tobi is doing here, okay, I can understand it, but going over this ridge line, presenting 4 or 5 enemy tanks, the lower part of your frontal armor, the weak spot, that's not very clever, but he got away with it and got only damaged once. But now it's really getting hot. The T-110 E4 is coming in. He goes for Tobi, lands a very good hit, but also got hit in return by Tobi and the E5. And also the Leopard prototype is making a move. But Tobi just turns his tank just a bit towards the Leopard prototype and then back to the E4. And now E4 has reloaded, but this time bounces off the IS-4. And Tobi's trying a snapshot on the E4, but bounces off the strong turret armor. Now also the enemy IS-4 made the move and got into Tobi's flank, but not really. He is still hiding behind that small building. And I don't know why. That guy in the IS-4 really should have went around Tobi. And by this forced Tobi to turn his tank towards the IS-4, giving the Leopard prototype and the T-110 E4 the possibility to go for Tobi without any risk, because Tobi had turned his tank towards the IS-4. And because of this, I think the enemy IS-4 just missed the chance to decide this battle in favor of the red team. And of course Tobi, who delivered a very good performance here, defending his base against numerous enemy tanks, using the great armor of the IS-4, and always keep a cool head and don't rush something. Except that one situation when they came back to the base and he showed his lower glacis to 4 or 5 enemy tanks. But fortunately he got away with it due to the superb armor of the IS-4. Now Tobi is on a one-on-one situation against that IS-4, and he's really dominating that guy. That other IS-4 driver, he only managed to penetrate Tobi once, and Tobi took him down from around 2,200 hit points to 0. We skip to the last scene, where Tobi fights against the last two enemies, the T-54 and the Indian Panzer, but that will be no real challenge. The T-54 is just a one-shot kill, he has no chance, and the Indian Panzer just manages to bounce off. And there we are, very good job, Tobi1678. 4 kills, 6,700 damage, Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, High Caliber and Steel Wall. Surprisingly not the highest amount of XP, which the Indian Panzer got, who also had a very good game. So big thanks to Tobi1678 for sending me this replay, because an IS-4 replay was still missing on my channel. That was subscriber replay number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please give me a thumbs up or give a comment or maybe subscribe. I really appreciate it. So as always, thanks for watching and bye bye.